When I first saw these on Reddit, I knew I had to try them out. But to be perfectly honest, I suck at pronouncing stuff I don't know. So I really needed to look up how this was pronounced, and it is focaccia bread, right? So here we go with the focaccia bread. I still messed up the pronunciation, I have the feeling. Before we can do anything artsy, we need our canvas.
So let's start with a bit of honey, water, dry yeast, and a pinch of salt. Try to dissolve this as good as possible and just add a bit of flour. Mix that in as good as you can and let it rise. I just love these time lapses. Then just toss in the rest of the water, then the olive oil and the rest of the flour. This dough is gonna be pretty sticky, so we just went in mixing with a spoon. Once it is all incorporated, dust your surface with a bit of flour and beat/knead this for a bit. Something about gluten and stuff. I'm no scientist, but it helps with the consistency. Oil up your bowl of choice and put our super soft dough into that. Cover it up with a wetish cloth and let it rest.
1 hour later.
And here's the reason why I like to use a glass bowl. You see how beautifully it has risen. Then use a bit of our oil and spread it all over your tin. This is not my biggest one, but I love how rustic it looks. Slap the dough into that and spread it with your oily fingers and make some little dimples all over. Spread the rest of the oil over it and let it rest some more, like 20 to 30 minutes.
So I've prepared a few things. So I got a carrot, some mushrooms, some cherry tomatoes. I got these little radishes. I really like them. Some green onions, some parsley, some red peppers. I got some cumin seeds. These could be fun. Of course, some sesame seeds. Some sunflower seeds because they taste great. And I got some olives. And let's see what I'm gonna do with them.
And then you just decorate the bread to your liking. I didn't end up using the olives at all, cause I kind of forgot them. I didn't really plan how it should look like and just went for it. A colleague of mine planned ahead and hers looks gorgeous and even wrote a piece about this trend. I'll have the link down in the description below. To avoid that the veggies get all burned up, you should spread some of that oil all over them. Due to my fiddling around, most of them were covered, but better be safe than sorry.
I usually don't preheat my oven because most of the time it doesn't really matter, but here it does, so preheat it like 20 minutes in advance or when you start decorating the piece.
Then bake this little art piece at 200 degrees Celsius or 390 Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes or until it gets a nice golden color. And this is my beautiful bread. I must say, as pretty as it looks, it really tasted amazing as well. I'm seriously considering to make some pattern like chevrons or something like that on it so that the bread is almost completely covered with veggies and seeds.
Another thing that you should totally try out is enhancing the olive oil. Like have some garlic in it, like infuse it with garlic or other herbs, and it should be really, really good. Or even just sprinkling over some other herbs might be really interesting. I will definitely try it out again. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. If so, please make sure to drop a like in the comments below and tell us what kind of art piece you would have made on your Focaccia Bread Art. Thank you for watching till the end and subscribe if you don't want to miss our weekly videos. Have a delicious weekend and see you next Friday.